better find someplace else to go.
You don't got the balls to stop me.
I have the balls. Now go.
This week, the Fiends watched
The Forever Purge. I will ask you first, what did you think of The Forever Purge?
I actually think that the series has ran its course. I think it's been over for a couple movies now. There are some spurts of entertaining scenes in this movie, but overall, I'm not a fan of The Forever Purge. The plot itself actually worked against itself. So I think I'll get into that a little bit more without spoiling it right away. So, but overall, Mikey, yeah, just, What did you think about The Forever Purge?
Yeah, I did not like The Forever Purge at all. You go to watch the Purge sequels for one reason, to be entertained by crazy anarchy and violence and over-the-top costumes and just something not real. And this wasn't that. It lacked everything that the other ones, whatever you think of them, election year, anarchy, whatever you think of them, they're fun, they're unique, cool costumes, killer violence. And this one was more concerned with sending a social message than actually having an entertaining, fun Purge movie. And those are my immediate gut reaction to The Forever Purge. Now, let's get into it, dude.
Yeah, you were almost an extra for it, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
but why didn't you do it?
Because they said, you're white? And I go, yeah. And they go, sorry.
Got enough of you, right?
Yeah, I go, well, I want to be a good guy. I don't want to be, they go, we have our one white guy who's a good guy. He's bad at first, but then he's good. So, sorry, you can't be in this movie. So
That's
I said,
what it was.
Okay.
I forgot. Thanks for reminding me and letting
No
the
problem.
audience know. But you would have been great in it if in the
Thanks,
background just maybe, getting killed maybe. I don't know.
I
Or
tried.
killing.
I tried. They just wouldn't let me. So.
Whatever. But what
Whoa.
Did
That's
I
a
get
loud
Oh, did it really?
That
I'm
was
so
a
sorry,
loud
guys.
Guys, we're back to the old setup for this episode, and we haven't been this close, so I forgot how either really quiet or really loud Mikey is. There's no fucking in between with this guy. It's fantastic.
The whole life. Yeah, so that was a softer right? Okay, thanks.
Perfect.
Thank you. What I meant about it actually working against itself is kind of what you touched base on. It's that the Purge is a set time frame, and that's what makes it interesting. Oh, what am I gonna do before? What am I gonna do after? Oh my god. Now, even from the trailer, I remember being pissed off, just going, oh, all right, it's gonna be a whole thing now where it's all the time. And I go, ooh, I don't know if you can do that for a Purge, right? And I just wanted to see something clever. Like, this isn't clever.
No.
This is, I'm exhausted. Like, we're exhausted at Blumhouse. We're exhausted. Whoever's doing it, right? Which I think they are. But we're exhausted. All right, guess what? We're just going to make it all day, and it's just going to be the streets are fucking running red. And it's like, I think it's too late for that. I think they could have maybe tried this earlier on or just not at all, because I want the 12-hour time frame. You can get way more creative and have more problems during that. This is just a fucking free-for-all, Mikey.
Yeah, it's a free-for-all. It's after the initial 12 hours. People, there's a group of people, mainly of one color, who say, nah, man, nope, Purge, 12 hours? No. This is the Forever Purge. Where, guys, I mean, that's where the title comes from, in case you did not realize that. And they basically go around and hunt and kill everyone who isn't white. And I hate to keep saying this, white and whatever, but it's shoved down your throat. I'm all for a movie that wants to send a political message or a social message. That's fine. Do it in a subtle way. Do it in a creative way. Don't just take your fist and open my mouth and shove it in there. Make it subtle and creative, and then I'm like, oh, that's cool. This is about illegal immigration and people who disagree with, illegal people fleeing to America. Totally cool. I'll watch that. This is no. White people hate illegal immigrants and they want to kill them. This is an analogy for America, when in reality, 90% of people are for immigrants coming to America and just not sneaking into America and nothing being done about it. So we're not going to get political. I'm just saying those are the kind of facts. It's exploited and it's exaggerated in this movie, where I was like, oh, I don't want, dude, we want to escape. Watching a Purge. We want to escape. We just want to see some fucking cool shit, some cool kills, 5% of a social message in there like election year did, and it's fine, but make it entertaining purgy purge. And this just, wasn't.
I'll take another, I'm rich, so the purge affects me differently than you. Like, I'll take that if they do a cool spin on it and just make it creative. Yeah, I mean, again, the thing I kept running into last night, I'm going, if I'm on the what do they call, like the Ever After or some shit like that, wherever the guys are, right? That are the white people.
The white people.
Yeah, the white people. I'm just gonna say that because that's what they are. How do you know who is an immigrant or not? You're just assuming by color that they're not? Are you wiping out all non-whites, or are you, where were you born first, then I'll kill you? Like, there's no time for that. Like, it's just mayhem. So it's just like, there really is no big bad. They make a guy to be the big bad Mikey, and from the trailer you see his demise in the fucking trailer. 100%. So the whole time I'm going, as soon as they introduce him, I know how he does, because they showed it, and they just did it, Mikey. They wanted to capture the audience of people who were like, yes, fuck white people, even the white people who are saying fuck anybody who's saying that, right? And it's did that translate? Like, that's the line, and you're going, you guys are trying. Yeah,
but I kind of disagree with you. I don't think, just about that one sentence of like, fuck the white people. I think most people don't feel that way. And on either side, I don't think most people feel strongly about illegal immigrants or white people. I think people want to watch this movie because it's a purge movie. And if you want a little social in there, like, fine, that's totally fine. So they go to this movie to watch a purge movie. And this did not feel like a purge movie. It felt like a political, social agenda with the guise of a purge movie. And then what you get at the end of the day isn't even a purge movie. This could have been called something totally different. And you just cut the purge out. Just cut it out. And you make it this group of white militia people who want to just eradicate, any illegal immigrant, brown or black people. That's what it is. And it just furthers the divide between normal, rational people in the middle who look at other people as human beings and not as colors or sides or right or left. You're human, I'm human. We all have problems. Yeah, man, we're good. We're not the loud right or the loud left, just a small, percentage of those loud people. It furthers the divide because people watch this, they go, yeah, wow. There are millions of white people who want to go kill illegal immigrants. Yeah, it's okay to hate any white person who is conservative. It's okay because I watched The Purge and they do that. So it's okay. It furthers that divide, and I don't like that. I just don't like how that. Did you hear what the director said about this?
No.
And how like it was supposed to be a representation of the reality of America?
No.
Yeah, so it's in the trivia, and he says the Forever Purge director Everardo Gout thinks that if aliens were to come down to Earth, The Purge would be one of the 10 films that represents who we are. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And it's like, you really think that way? Like, you really think that?
So he thinks that if The Purge is real, if it was to happen, that would happen. The movie would happen.
I don't know about that. I think he's saying that The Purge perfectly represents humanity. And I do not think that at all. I don't think if you got rid of police and martial law that people would go murder people. I think people would go rob banks. They would go try to get drugs at pharmacies. They would try to like support their families by monetary gain, right? I think the small amount would be murders. 10% of people, serial killer, crazy people will go murder people. People they have vendettas against. I think the vast majority of people would go rob banks, go get money, jewels, pawn. They would do something to help themselves without like physically harming someone else. That's just my opinion.
I'd agree with that.
And then another piece of trivia is this is the first Purge movie not to be color corrected by the company who did all the other ones. And you can tell it just doesn't look like a Purge movie,
No, it's mostly during the day too, right? Which most of the other ones are at night. So,
and that's fine, but it still doesn't look like a Purge movie. So when I read that, I go, makes sense. This doesn't look or feel like a Purge movie.
To get all the way from like number one to this, it's so night and day. And like, look, one, I remember I've seen a couple times, like, it's okay, right? I just think that this is so far removed from being a Purge movie that you're right. This could have been anything else. Just cut out all the shit in the beginning. Because the Purge is only 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then it's the movie.
The Purge 1 and the Purge Anarchy, the second one, are a perfect example of where to go with a sequel. Like the first Purge movie and the second Purge movie are totally different. It's Alien and Aliens. It's T1 and T2. It's a perfect example of you take this concept and you change it, tell a different story, and make it bigger. So whether you like the second one or not, it's a totally different movie and it stands on its own. And that movie created the 2, now 3 other sequels that we have to that one. And now the show, sorry. So it's 1 and 2 are a good little 1-2 punch of oh, you have this small cool concept of a purge. Wow, never heard of that. Second one, let's elaborate on that. Let's make that bigger. Let's explain more. And then after that second one, that's what we know as a purge movie. It's because of Anarchy.
Can I bring up the trap? Can we talk about that in the beginning?
Let's talk about the trap, man.
All
that's getting cut. Go.
I hate the trap. Because I'm like, oh my God, dude, no one would build that. Like, it's so unrealistic. And like, look, if you're gonna go hard throughout the movie.
Yeah.
But this trap, like, I just remember seeing in the trailer, I'm going, okay, no one would do that. Way too time consuming. Like, you're trying to get like a Saw type thing going.
Yeah.
Hated it. And guess what?
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed this. That lamb or sheep that's in there, you never see it again. It's not like they open it and then it runs out. It's just, it's not even talked about.
Good point.
So I'm going, where's this sheep? I go, what the fuck, man? It doesn't run out or nothing. No, it's over. So I didn't like that gimmick. I thought maybe if they were gonna have way more cool like booby traps down the line in the movie, great. But I just didn't like that first trap. Am I going too harsh on the trap?
No, I mean, that's a total like trailer shot. They put that in there so they can throw that in the trailer. And these 2 bunny dudes come out and you're like, well, okay, so are they part of this white militia thing? And they've just been waiting there and figured that an illegal immigrant was going to come and go in there and randomly put her head in there. And then the trap doesn't even kill her. Like nothing really makes sense. It's a total visual trailer shot to have her go up and flip. And it's a cool little visual. It just doesn't make sense in the context of the movie. The Purge are not trap movies. Like you said, they were going for a Saw vibe. Nah, man, this is not the Purge thing. And then also like bunny masks. Like we've seen that so many times in other movies, and other Purge movies are known for their dope masks and their cool creative costumes. And this did not have those. There was like a couple cool guys. When the ranch hand kind of, we reveal he did something fucked up in the first act, and we're like, oh, okay, there's a couple cool guys in there. Never see them again. They're gone. They're literally gone. Yeah, so the Purge doesn't really need big bads, right? It's like, I haven't watched all of them in a long time, but I don't think they have like a main big bad guy who is our main villain. It's like, no, it's a group of fucking crazy people who just want to go murder people. You put them in cool costumes, you make a couple characters we kind of care about. That's the formula. And this just, they changed the formula, but not in a good way. I wish I liked it. I wish it was done in a cool, creative way. And then, no. Nope.
You know what? I hate the line she gives, too, because the line she gives to the guys, hate the line she delivers. It's in the trailer. It's in the movie. And she says, you can't do this to me. The purge is over. And in my head, I'm going, hold on a second. Are you going to say that 364 days a year to someone who's trying to kill you, right? Are you going to say that every single time that someone's doing an attempted anything? Whoa. It's June 8th. The purge is in 6 months. You see what I'm trying to say?
No, because the purge just ended.
I get it, but to say, oh, you shouldn't kill me because the purge is over, people murder every day of the year.
No, but they're dressed up in bunny masks and the purge had just ended. Like it just ended. So she might be like, oh, do they know that the purge ended right now? So I don't agree with you on that, dude. Sorry.
All right, fine. Well,
I just don't.
I didn't like it.
If it was 2 days later and she said it, then I go, dude, great point. Like why? But like the fucking horn just sounded like it's early morning. I don't know. I didn't have a problem with that. But
okay.
but the accent was good.
Thanks, because I like my girl Anna Delaware.
The purge is over.
So there's one thing that this movie also lacked for me, which is tension. It had no tension or suspense. The first act into the second act kind of does, and there's, you're with this family and these 2 illegal immigrants, and you're following them, and they do a decent job of it. And then the main guy dies, like the main father guy dies in the end of the first act, beginning of the second act. And after that scene, I didn't feel any tension or any threat that the main characters were ever in. They were like, there weren't even cool ideas. Like at the end of one of the other ones, they go and there's a bunch of rich people like betting on who they can kill, and like, oh, that's a cool creative idea. It might be a shit stupid Purge sequel, but that's a cool idea. All these rich people trying to bid on who they can kill during the Purge. That's a cool creative idea. This, just nothing popped out of me as go, sick idea for a Purge, for a Purge event. Nope.
Yeah, go out and tag all the people, right? Tag all the, use that same concept. That's way more exciting and way more like, oh, okay, like I might have seen it before, but I'm with it, right? If they went out and just fucking spray painted the people and they're like, number 1, number 2, and now it's like, yeah, you do bets, just keep running that.
What is this place? This place?
$200.
It's like McDonald's of Purge. Supersize and killing. And people pay to come here?
Get your bids in quick. Not a lot of life left in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Starting at $25. I see 25. Can I get 30? $30. 30 in the back. Thank you.
I don't, you're right. There is no.
No, sorry, I wasn't saying put that in this movie.
No, I am.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm just saying, why not?
Oh, okay.
Keep that going. Who cares? That's
I was
way
saying
cooler.
do something like that.
Yeah,
do a different thing. There's a million scenarios that we could probably come up with right now of like, okay, you have 12 hours where murder, crime, everything's legal. What would people do? Let's think of it. And we could sit here for a couple hours and think of a couple cool ideas. This had none of those. They were like, nope, we're going to tell a story about illegal immigration and about racist white people who want to murder illegal immigrants. And it's like, that's not what people are coming to this movie for at all. So politically, wherever you land, it's not about that. It's about, this didn't do what the Purge movies are supposed to do. We want to escape into violence and fucking mayhem and a couple characters that we might care a little bit about. Done. See you later. And you forget it. This was like, no. We're above the other movies. We're above the other Purge movies. I don't know.
Yeah, and it was lacking the gore, right? I mean, again, it's like either go all the way for it or just don't do it at all. I mean, I was expecting, our guy, Josh Lucas, who played Dylan, when he gets that sledgehammer against that guy who's kind of dressed up in like the road worker outfit. I was like, oh, show him smash. I knew we were in trouble. Like from the moment that he killed him, and it's just behind the worker,
blood splatter,
hit him, blood splatter. Go, oh, dude, it would have been so cool to see like a fucking practical head get just smashed or something. Like, go for it. The most gore we get is like bullet holes to the head.
Yeah.
And we see it a bunch, and you see it all the time, and like it's safe, right? You just, oh, your character's dead. They have a bullet hole in there. That's it. I wanted something fucked up, Mikey. And even the fucking trap, when they flip it on the guy, I'm like, oh, just a little fucking prod to the head. That's it. Okay. I knew we were in trouble from the beginning.
Yeah, and if you look at the poster, we'll put it up right here. Dope poster. I think that's a cool character. You have, and obviously they're trying to send a message. You have the horse painted with the American flag. He has an axe on his back. He's very Texan, this movie takes place in Texas, if you didn't know. So it's very Southern. And, oh, that's a cool villain. If you want to have a big bad, make him the big bad throughout the whole movie. Instead, literally an hour into the fucking movie, they introduce this, like, fucking group of, like, 10 white people and just a normal guy who looks like the redneck dude on The Walking Dead, you know what I'm saying, with the mustache and the jail season. Like, he just looks normal, and that's it. That's the one who we're building to, and then you show him. Oh my God, man. Not even consistent with your own poster. The rules are broken. That's the fucking tagline. The rules are broken. They broke their own fucking rules.
It's in the description too, Mikey. Holy shit. All the rules are broken. It's like, yeah, you're breaking away. That's what I'm saying. It's so tiresome. Like the franchise itself, it's almost like Saw, right? It's like
perfect example.
But guess what? I can almost bet they're going to do another one. I know they got the show going, but I bet you they're going to do another one.
Yeah, sure.
I can see it.
Why not? But I'm down for it. I watch every Purge movie because I think it's a cool, unique, new franchise. It's not based on anything. It was a brand new property, brand new idea, and they came out, it made money, and they made sequels. So I will watch the next. I don't give a shit. I like the idea of the Purge. This one was the first one that did not feel like a Purge movie. That's my biggest problem with it. Politics aside, the other movies have political messages in them. We said that before. It's not about that. My point is that this did not even feel like a Purge movie. So you go, oh, they have social messages, but it's a Purge movie. This did not feel like that at all, and that's my biggest problem with it. So if they make another one, hopefully it just feels like another Purge movie, and you can just keep expanding on that, showing more characters and whatever. You know, I will watch them is my point. I watch all the Saw movies. I watch all these movies.
I'll watch the next Purge too. I mean, but just give us something creative. Try something new. Like, go balls to the wall. Why not?
The Purge is over.
Right when it gets to that point, they're at the El Paso City, wherever the fuck they are, and it's mayhem. It's just, this is going to be the next 40 minutes. It's going to be craziness in the streets. We're not going to really get much. They might run into a couple more people. And I was so checked out. I was checked out, Mikey. I was checked out at that point.
No, yeah, nothing. There was no tension. There were no stakes. There was no reason to stay in this movie and with these characters. And that is totally dropping the ball when you're going to say, nope, for the next 20 minutes, you're going to be running around shooting guns. And it's like, that gets old after a while. Jesus Christ, dude. Even the, like, Anarchy, I hate to keep going back to the other ones, but I haven't watched the movies in years. I can think of certain scenes in those movies where I go, oh, yeah, the fucking two black girls are downstairs outside of the store, and they're dressed up in their costume. I'm like, oh, yeah, I haven't seen the movie in so long, but I remember certain things about it. This did not have any of that for me. I watched it, I think, 2 days ago, and I barely remember anything in it. Like, that stood out to me. It's a fucking shame, because these should be escapism, total fun. You're in it for the kills. You're in it for the costumes. You're in it for a little bit of action, a little bit of gore, a little bit of suspense, and that's it. You forget it. We're not looking for fucking Oscar winners here, but we're also not looking for this pretentious social and political message through a Purge movie. We don't want that, man. We want a Purge movie with a little bit of politics mixed in, not the main fucking point of your movie. God damn it. Saw so similar. It's such a similar thing. We watch all the Saw movies because, yeah, we want what Saw has to offer. What new traps do you have? What new kills do you have? We like the Purge. What new costumes do you have? What new kills do you have? And this didn't have any of that. None of it. And it fucking pissed me off. It just pissed me off. I was like, ugh.
That's my reaction in the review, right?
Yeah.
That's just what it was. Yeah, and you know what? I thought they were going to do a cool tension build-up with the pregnant wife, and they didn't. I'm going, oh, if they want to get some tension going, you got the pregnant wife while they're on the run and her fucking water breaks, and it's like, this baby has to come out right now, but they're surrounded by the chaos. I feel like, I'm like, oh, you guys are missing an opportunity here, because everyone can relate to that. Everyone's like, oh my God, a pregnant woman, she's about to give birth. This is crazy. It's going to build up. Nothing.
Nope.
Oh, she's in a tent, and she gave birth fine. It's like...
Didn't she give birth off screen?
Yeah.
Right? Because all of a sudden the baby's born. I go, what?
Dude, imagine if they hopped out of the truck right when the wonder happened. Just, and it's just water break. I'm going, oh, yeah, what are you going to do?
What about when the new white militia people come in, the husband and wife with their, lackeys, and they're like, you have to kill these brownies, whatever they call them. They're like, you have to kill them, and then we'll let you go, right? What if in that scenario, the pregnant wife's there, and you make that where her water breaks, and dude, just like you said, a pregnant woman is such a nice, easy vehicle to build tension. Her water breaks, it causes a thing, and they're like, well, puts the gun to her stomach, and he's like, I don't know, you gotta kill. They did zero with the, what's the word I'm looking for? The ultimatum of kill one of these illegal immigrants, or we're gonna kill all of you. All of a sudden, the tension just deflates and it's gone, and they shoot the fucking one of the other ranch hands, and then it's over because other guns start coming. What? You build and set up something where we go, oh, I kind of peeked up. I go, oh shit, so they're gonna make them kill one of them. The gun goes to he puts the gun to the fucking other, Mexican dude's head, and it's just sitting there. The music's building, dum 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 dum, and the guy's sweating. They're looking at each other, whatever. Then you have gunfire go off, and it breaks everything up. They didn't even do that. Fuck, man.
Yeah, maybe like a stray bullet, because again, they're in the middle of a war zone, by the way, and they're just having fucking conversations, and everyone's safe, by the way.
Perfect,
right?
Dude, that's such a good point.
Stray bullet comes through, maybe attacks one of them, the other gun goes off. Now they start fighting. You're like, oh my god, good, they got out of there. The wife, they'll be fine. But nothing.
Yeah, whatever happens, it's like, yeah, all of a sudden they meet these people, everything stops, and they can have a nice conversation, and then you build no tension with the ultimatum that you just proposed. Like, you wrote this down and you filmed this, and no tension comes from it. It's fucking ridiculous, man.
Well, yeah, I mean, this film not only, right, is going to talk about Hispanic people against whites. You're going to get some, they said brownies, dude. It was pretty rough, but anyway, it's everyone. It's white people versus everyone.
Yeah, everyone. And there's no bad people of color. That's the right term. There's no bad people of color. And there's one good white dude, but he was an asshole in the beginning. And it just, guys, like, fuck, dude. I don't care if you want to mix that into your Purge movie, but don't make it so blatant and so obvious and just shove it up our butt. And, like, you know, we want butt shoves, but we want it, like, nice and, you know, smooth, not like just, hey, bend over, bro, bop, you know, and it's just in there.
Lubed.
No.
Lubed.
Just nice, and you barely notice it. You go, oh, ooh, all right, okay, I didn't notice it, but it's there, and you did a good job. No. This is like a fucking one of those, you know, those fucking dildo machines that just go. This is what that was.
I did not used to own one. And dude, that motel, I go, oh, I go, oh, is this from Army of the Dead? I'm like, is it the same set and they had the same actress? I'm like, is it just like a B unit or something? I'm going,
yep.
A lot of this kind of like looks like it could be like part of the Dead universe, like Army of the Dead. It just had that look, right? The desert, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just had that look.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying
No.
I thought it was the same motel. It might be Dave Bautista. Let us know.
Okay. Yeah, man, I don't have much else to say. I was disappointed with it. I can literally go back and watch any of the Purge movies because I think there's entertaining things in them. And this one, I do not. I wouldn't even lump it in with the other ones. Like, the other ones are fun and stupid, and this one is just stupid. It's not even fun for me. It's not even fun. It tried to be way too serious, and I think to its detriment.
Yeah, it's not fun at all. And I honestly wish that it was not made, and it's out there now, and I'm always gonna have to remember that. I'm gonna be 80 and being like, oh, Forever Purge.
Yeah, because it could have been good. You could have done illegal immigration, but with the Purge mixed in, and that's not what I thought it was. So, like, what I thought it was when I first watched the trailer, this is the last thing I'll say, I go, oh, okay, cool. There's going to be some, I didn't know if they were illegal immigrants or just Mexican people who immigrated to the United States. I didn't know who they were going to be. Oh, they're going to get trapped at this ranch of people 10 people, right? A family who say, no, fuck that. We are not listening to the end of the Purge. We are going to keep going. That's what I thought it was. And they're going to be locked down and trapped. They're going to have to try to get out of this one ranch, one location, small budget. Yep, that's what it's going to be. That's what I thought it was. So watching the movie, I'm like, oh, whoa, this is not, whoa, bang, boom. I was like, this is not what I thought this was going to be. I think if they went that route, it would have been way better, and you could have tackled the illegal immigration issue way more subtly and just way better with conversations between the family. And, you know, you're like, oh, wow, they're super racist, but it's only a family. Yeah, that's a little more realistic than literally hundreds of people with a systematically structured organization with vans with amazing decals on them that were done by like a professional company with loudspeakers and communications and walkie-talkies and, oh, I'm bringing backup now. They're literally like a police squad in this film. And to me, that just didn't work. And I think they should have went a different route. That's my,
And dude, you just got me thinking, because I watched that movie, right? The end of the movie, when one of the people escapes, they run out and they see 100 other people running out of homes, and it's like, oh, everyone did what this family did. Like, everyone did this racist, we're gonna hold down these.
That's a cool idea, but you're downplaying my point of it's more realistic that it's only a family and not hundreds of people. Like, I know the nation that's racist.
No, not the nation.
No, but that's the idea. The idea is oh shit, this is everywhere. That's the idea you're saying. That's a cool idea. That's something this director would have done if he was a good director. You know what I'm saying? But that just downplayed my entire point of, oh yeah, let's keep it a small story with one crazy racist family who hates illegal immigrants, you know, instead of fucking mass amounts of people who want to straight murder illegal immigrants.
Yeah, all right, mash them together, and we'll get a good movie. You know what I'm saying?
Or not, or just cut that idea out and put it in this movie, and then my movie can never be made, and we can just only talk about it right now in this moment in time, and it will never be spoken about again.
Good point. But it's locked in forever.
All right, you want to just score this bitch?
Yeah,
or
let's
what?
give our. You got to give me your score first.
Okay. I'm gonna give the Purge foreverness. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Dude, I'm gonna give it a 4. Also, that was in my head the whole time.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm giving it a flat 4. A flat 4.
Help me!
So yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Fuck this movie, dude. Yeah, I'm done with it.
Well, thanks for, I don't know, fucking purging by the watch one more time.
As always,
we're gonna be back next time with something that doesn't have to do with illegal immigration.
Probably.
We don't. Maybe
we're gonna watch like a horror movie. It's gonna be.
I was too hopeless, now I'm too hopeless. I was too hopeless, now I'm too hopeless. We were too hopeless, now we too dopeless. Too dopeless. Fiends.